What's good, YouTube? It's your girl, Kalea Janae, and I am back with another video. If you haven't already seen my video before this one, I will put that in the description box down below. And be sure to check out my best friend's channel, Alana Swanson, ELANA SWANSON. I will also be putting that down in the description down below. Now, today's video is going to be a little story time, backtracking of the first time I got cheated on. Heartbroken. I was heartbroken. Devastated. So, this was ninth grade. And in ninth grade, I was the most, I wasn't the best looking ninth grader, but I wasn't all the way ugly, but I wasn't all the way cute. You get what I'm saying? So, I lived in Manhattan, Kansas, and I knew nobody there. Like I was a new girl. I was a new person, new girl at that school. I was like, what am I gonna do with all my classes? I'm gonna look so dumb by myself, all of that. But basically, I got friends. I made my own group of friends, right? And the boy, my ex-boyfriend that cheated on me, I'm not gonna use his real name. His name is going to be Matt. That's his name, Matt. Matt had his little group of friends, and I have my group of friends. My group of friends and Matt's group of friends, they like intertwined in a way because my friends were friends with his friends was friends with my friends. It was complicated. But the thing was, I wasn't friends with Matt. Me and Matt never talked. Me and Matt never saw each other. My friend that I met, my first friend that I met when I was there, she actually introduced us to each other. And I was like, dang, he's super cute. He's super chill. I want to get to know Matt a little better. Come to find out, Matt has a girlfriend. A girlfriend, really, Matt? You cute and you got a girlfriend? Is she not me? What? Anyway, so I was like, yo, he's super cute, he's super chill, he got a girlfriend. She said yeah, and I was like, a girlfriend? Like, I was devastated because I found myself having the biggest crush on him ever. Like, the crush I had on him was like deep to my soul, like deep. But he didn't know that, she didn't know that. Only I knew that. So we end up becoming friends while I still had this crush on him, and he was still with the girl while I had a crush on him, and we were friends. That was the hardest friendship ever. But luckily they broke up. Not saying that's a good thing, but it is a good thing. But luckily they broke up, but we were still friends. And by that time they broke up, I didn't have a crush on him no more. I didn't like him anymore. I was like, you know what? I'm done with crushing him. If he don't notice me, he won't. I tried everything to get him to notice me. I tried dressing cute. I tried wearing lip balm, Carmex. I tried all of that. Like I tried getting my eyebrows done for him, my nails. I used to try anything I could to get his attention, but it wasn't working. Nothing was working because he was still with his girlfriend. His girlfriend name was Becky. I didn't like Becky. Okay, me and Becky used to go at it because she was so protective of him, and I was like, if I ever start liking him, and she come at me because I'm with him or like him, it's done for. But we never got into a fight. We just did not like each other. We stayed away from each other. She was in his clique, his little group of boys. She was the only girl, my clique, whatever. So fast forward to, let's say, the day he asked me out was my birthday. My birthday. He asked me out. And it wasn't like face to face, because we used to meet each other in the hallway, and he used to text me from class saying, hey, come to the hallway, we need to talk or whatever. and that day so happened to be my birthday. So I went out there. I went out to the hallway and was like, "What's up?" He never asked me out. He never did anything. I was like, in my head, I was like, "This is it. This is the day. I feel it. Let's go." But it was also 2 days before that was April Fool's, because my birthday is April 3rd, 2000. And it was like April 1st. Yeah. And my sister texted me and said, "He's going to ask you out." And I was like, "Yeah, ha ha ha. April Fool's." Because who, what? My sister knew that I had a crush on him. She knew how big my crush was on him. And she picked April Fool's of all days to text me, "He's going to ask you out." That was foul, but sister, I love you, girl. That was foul. Anyway, he didn't ask me, so I went that whole day. I was like, why he didn't ask me? Dang, was I just thinking too hard? Was I in over my head a little bit? So, end of the school day come, and he texted me. I was riding the bus home, and he texted me, do you want to, he texted me, you're my girl now. And then I was like, what? Because I was like, what? Because this can't be happening. And then he was like, no, scratch that. Do you want to go out with me? Personally, I like the first way better because, you telling me I'm your girl, so, what's up? Like, I'm your girl, Okay, cool, that's cool with me, sweetie. Anyway, and I texted him, and I was like, yeah, okay. Yeah, I'll go out with you. And so that's when that all happened. That's when we became boyfriend, girlfriend. Fast forward to second semester. Second semester, it was cool, We wasn't really, we weren't broken up, but we were that odd boyfriend and girlfriend couple. But we were also the boyfriend and girlfriend couple that every teacher knew about. Like, and when when I wasn't walking down the hallway with him, they'd be like, "Where's your boyfriend?" All of that. Some days he would get in trouble, be in the office. I'll be by myself. Like, it was that type of like, your boyfriend's always in trouble, you by yourself type of relationship. So I was like, dang, he always in the office. He never in class, because we had almost every class together. He was never in class. He would always be in the office. And then his last hour, because we had two buildings. We had the East and the West building. Ninth grade center was the East building, and the 10th through 12th was the West building. Wow. Was the West building. And so for his 7th hour class, he would travel from East to West. From the East building to the West building. So I didn't get to see him the last day of school. The last day, like last class of the day. So every time I'm like, dang, he always up there. Like, and our buses will have to go to the West building to pick up the kids that rode that bus. And I would see him standing out there, and I used to wave, but he never saw me. So I'm like, dang. Guess that's it. So I would always text him, because we had Kick back then. Kick was popular. We had Kick back then, and every time I kick him, he either didn't have no minutes or didn't have no internet. It was complicated. But fast forward all of that, it was going good. This is the real heartbreak right here, right now, that I'm about to tell you. So, I'm chilling, it's the last day of school and all of that. It's like my mom was coming to pick me up from Manhattan so I could move back out here with them, like back with my family, because I was living with my grandparents. So she picked me up to move me back to Overland Park, Kansas, and I was like, no, I don't want to go, but I do, because I miss my family, but I want to stay because I have so many friends here, and I like this high school and it's here, like dilemmas, right? So all of a sudden, I get a text. It's from this girl that she was a 10th grader, no, 11th grader at the time, and he was a 9th grader. She took screenshots of his Kick messages he was sending to her, and She sent them to me through Snapchat. She was like, wow. And she was like, this is what your boyfriend has been sending me. You need to check him. And when I saw that, my heart went. No words can describe how my heart felt, how I felt. Like, no words. Like, my world was like done for. I was like, this is the love of my life. What are you doing? How can you do this to me? You are supposed to be, we're supposed to be down for each other, we're supposed to be riding for each other. Like, how could you do this to me? Like, when I tell you I was in tears, I was throwing things off my dresser, packing all my stuff. I was like, Mama, come get me. I called my mama. My mama and my sister came down there that very same day, but it was the next day technically because it was 1 o'clock in the morning when they got there. So I was like, Mama, come get me. I don't want to do this no more. I want to go home. My mom was like, what happened? I said, he cheated. He's texted other girls. I don't want to be here. I don't want to be at this school. If he's going to be at this school, I just want to leave. Tell me why he moved to Junction. Tell me why he moved. I could have been down there not seeing you, not having to interact with you. You and Junction, you could have told me you was moving before I left and packed all my stuff. Are you serious? Are you serious? But no, my mama came, my sister came, they packed me up and we was gone. But I had a chain. I had one of his chains. And I put it in a shoebox and I left it outside his house in the bushes. I don't know what happened to that chain. All I know is he took one of my favorite jackets that I would really like returned. Thank you, Matt. But yeah, back to the story. I was like, I'm gone. And so then I text him with Becky, not Becky. We're gonna come up with a name for her. Tori. What Tori had texted me. Matt. I text Matt what Tori texted me. The screenshots and all. I was like, you gotta be kidding me. Seriously. So I was like, so you say you're not gonna ever hurt me. You always gonna have my back. He was like, yeah, I always have your back. You know how dudes sometimes be lying about having your back and knowing they're not gonna have your back. So I was like, so are you sure you're gonna have my back? He was like, yeah. I was like, alright, so what's this? What's this? You sure you're not gonna cheat on me? Then what's this? Why you texting other females, telling them what you gonna do to them, how you gonna kiss them, where you gonna kiss them? Really? Seriously? No, you don't do that, especially in a relationship. You're in a full-on relationship. Ninth grade or not, you're in a full-on relationship, and you're texting other females. Are you serious, Matt? Are you serious, Matt? That's not okay. That will never be okay. So, anyway, I texted him that, and we just went back and forth, on and on about this whole thing. And he was making up excuse after excuse after excuse. Mind you, we were still together. I don't know why, but we were still together. My slow self didn't break up with him that night. I just left. Like, I left Manhattan, and I didn't tell him that I was not coming back. So we were still together, technically. No, really, we were still together. And I was like, are you serious? He was like, forgive me, please. I'll die for you. Okay, that's big. Because you don't just say you'll die for someone and then turn around and do something foul to them. No, you don't do that. You don't even say that. Don't say you're going to die for someone and you really not mean it. So I'm like, so my slow self was like, oh, like I fell for it. I was like, oh, okay, Matt. And I texted him, I was like, okay, well, if you put it that way, then we can still be together. I just need some space. That's what I said. All I said was, I need some space. Like, I was, like, thinking on it. And he would text me every day, like, please forgive me, all that. And now we're into the summer. So, we're into the summer, and we're moving. moving me back into the house, and we were still texting, we were still dating, like dead dating. And one one night, he texted me. We were going so smoothly, but in my gut, I had a gut feeling that he was gonna come to me with, "We need to talk," or like, "This ain't gonna work," or something. I don't know why I had that feeling. I just had that feeling, right? So sure enough, the next morning I woke up to a text message that said, "We need to talk." And in my head, I was like, "Oh, it's gonna be cool. It's gonna be great. We gonna still be, linked up." Because in my head, I was like, "I'm going back out there. So what we need to break up for? This is my one and only. This is my true love. He's the one." That's what I was thinking. Cause ninth grade, honey, I didn't know what love was, but love ain't what it. But I was like, this the one. This is my love. This is gonna be bae. It's gonna be hubby. He said we need to talk. And to a girl, those words mean a lot. To everybody, those words mean a lot. So he's like, "I don't think this is gonna work anymore." And that is when my heart stopped. Like, my heart, it was already broken from when he was texting another female, Tori. But it broke, like, completely when he said, "I don't think this is gonna work." When I tell you, I was bawling my eyes out. When I tell you, I was in my sister's room. I went in my sister's room, said, "Sister, look at this," and cried. I couldn't eat. I couldn't sleep. I couldn't think. I couldn't do anything. I didn't want to do anything. I didn't want to get out the bed. The bed was my protection from the heartbreak, but somehow the heartbreak got into the covers with me, and I just found myself bawling. And then it's like, he didn't text me after that. Like, I remember sending him a thumbs up, and he didn't text me after that for like a week or 2 weeks. It's like, how can you disappear on somebody you just broke up with them with no explanation, and I talked to them for 2 weeks, and then have my sister. You're having my sister text you. My sister was texting him on and off, like, "You need to text her. You need to talk to her." Da, 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 all that. I was in my parents' room, crying in their bed. I went from bed to bed to bed, crying, like tears everywhere on the pillow. So, like, you just disappeared. It's like you're gone. It was like without a trace. It's like you wanted to. He left. Like, he didn't want to deal with it. Like, you just break up with somebody and then leave. Are you serious? So I found out, that we were cool. He texted me, and I was like, shoot, I can't be mad at him. We cool now. And I still have feelings for the dude. And so I look on Facebook, because I still have his Facebook. I look on Facebook, and he's hugged up with another female. That's when my heart broke again. So he broke my heart 3 times. Like, this is 3 times. One dude broke my heart 3 times. It's like, are you serious? And I was like, you know what? I'm done. And ever since then, I haven't talked to him. And I really don't have the energy, or I don't have nothing. I don't even want to talk to him. I would never talk to him a day again in my life. But yeah, guys, that is the story about how I got my heart broken 3 times by one dude. Anyway, that's it for this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. It's my first story time. I'm super nervous, but I hope I did good for you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Like, comment, subscribe. Go check out my best friend's video. Check out my first 2 videos that I posted yesterday. That will be in the description down below, or right here, or right here, or wherever it is.